Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Aquarius. So, as usual, Aquarius, I'm doing your reading with my own deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. And something very curious happened. You may have seen, the coincidence or synchronicity of the opening card that is actually the same for yesterday's reading for Capricorn. And so, yes, there is a point of similarity between your reading, Aquarius, and Capricorn's reading. Although, to me, as a reader, and because, Aquarius was my first reading in the beginning of this journey, I always, whenever I come back to Aquarius energy, it feels like a reset. It feels like a new cycle, a new beginning. And, this is the 14th cycle of readings, which connects to the energy of temperance, which is very soothing and balancing, and actually exactly what I need right now. So I'm very inspired by that. And, that being said, the first card that is coming through for you, which is the same that came through for Capricorn yesterday, is this point of connection, right? Is like there is some sort of middle ground that is like, continuing to thread the same storyline, even though the message that is coming here for you, Aquarius, today is one of incentive and encouragement. And like it's like if you were searching for a truth, but you were like you were tiptoeing into it, or you were scared of what you might find, right, in this journey. It's like if you thought that you were going to find the truth ahead of you, it's almost like it catches you really unexpectedly from behind, but it's like a good thing. Although, like, it's almost like if it came, face to face, right, to meet you, it would be like maybe too much. And so there was like a point in you being careful, walking towards this, seeking the truth in a sense, but then this truth comes from behind. It's almost like the truth has been following you, right? It's not the other way around. It's not like you're searching for the truth. It's like truth is searching for you, and when it meets you, it crashes upon you. It really finds that, like, this middle ground in a sense, right? This is when the fractaling begins, and it's almost like it's purging out something out of your heart, Aquarius, that is really, really beautiful. And it's almost like this truth is like the gasoline, or the energy, or the boost that was needed to create almost like this sort of like this impact. It's like this uh, speeding up the energy, right? I'm going to show you the cards. I know this is too abstract right now, but I feel like there is a lot of like gaining energy. It's like the momentum is being built because you were very careful, like you are like being very careful, right, in this search of the truth. So it may be no surprise if you've seen yesterday's reading that your opening card, since it's the same that Capricorn had also, it's the Two of Swords. And for Capricorn, I was seeing them stepping on eggshells, right? So yes, there is a little bit of that here for you, Aquarius, but it's almost like it's like you're being careful enough to like go ahead with something that is like very clear in your mind, and you're going for it. But it's like, it's not that you're scared of what you may find, but it's like, it's almost like you have this sense of anticipation of the bigness of this truth that you're seeking, that, whenever you come across it, it's like, that if you don't take these steps very slowly and carefully and mindfully, it's like you will be deeply impacted by it. So it's almost like it's just like Sen's video yesterday, actually. It's like, better, you know? It's like you know better. So you are doing exactly like the amount of maybe enthusiasm or um, like your actions are really well balanced with thoughtfulness or intelligence, like you're being smart, okay, Aquarius? And I feel like it's exactly in this pace that you are in that the truth finds you. So that's the thing, right? It's almost like you're here walking not aimlessly. It's almost like you know what you're after. You know the goal that you want to achieve or the destination that you're headed and what you're seeking, what you're trying to find, right? And it's this Ace of Sword that it's the truth, but it's like if it came, you know, directly to come and meet you face to face, maybe it would be such a huge impact that it would maybe overwhelm you, right? Or maybe it could create some sort of just like a lot of disturbance in your energy, right? Or even like in your mental clarity. So the reason why I feel like this truth coming from behind and surprising you in a big way, right? Because like you know that whatever it is, because this is what you're seeking, it is very big, it is very impactful. But because it's coming through unexpectedly from behind, it could be something that like if you were racing toward it, like you would miss it in a way, right? So you being careful and pacing yourself, it's like it's the perfect speed for this truth to like come meet you, but meet you in a unconventional kind of way or unexpected kind of way. And when it comes to meet you, it's like this is so big, right? That there is no way that you could unpack it other than like if it doesn't split. Like there is this need for this big truth to be, you know, fractalized into many different truths. It's almost like you're receiving like this boost of energy that is coming from behind you, right? And it's like just because it's almost like there has to be this difference between your pace and the pace of this truth. And because it's so impactful that when it hits you, it's almost like it's, you know, just pushing you forward in a way that it's like it is breaking apart in many different facets. So it's like, because if it were like this one single arrow, it could just, you know, cross and pass straight through you, right? But it's almost like you are so careful and so mindful here that it's like you were the perfect target, right, for this truth to hit you and to break down into many different fragments or many different pieces that are just, it's almost like igniting you even more. It's like pushing you even more. And the way that it hits you, it's like it, remember when I was saying like you were the perfect target, right? Because it's like this truth is like it's being it's almost like it's being magnetized by your heart, right? With the Five of Cups, it's like your heart, you know, when this card came through, actually I was thinking, why didn't the Ace of Cups come through, right? Because it would be like the perfect match for the Ace of Swords, right? You know, it's like one and one like attracting each other. But I was like instantly responded actually, you know, by this question, Aquarius, is that your heart, although yes, it carries like one truth, the truth of your being, the truth of who you are, of your light, but it's almost like there are fragments of you, there are facets of you, or it's like your heart is not like one solid surface. It's like this multifaceted diamond, if it makes sense, right? And there's something being curated, I just heard, or like shaped. I don't know why curated came through right now. It's like it's almost like there is something that is being prepared within your heart, and it's like the thing that was missing, or the, you know, the careful pace that you were taking, it's like it was perfect for this shaping to take place. But once this truth comes and splits into many different facets, it's almost like all of these arrows are directed towards like each facet of your heart in a sense. And this is what like really, it's almost like pushing you or pushing something out of your heart, but not in a detrimental kind of way, because you know the Eight of Swords can be, you know, read in a very negative kind of way in the traditional meaning of tarot. But it's not like this. It's almost like this extra push that, you know, spirit is bringing forward, because it's almost like whatever is being shaped here is ready to go out. It's ready to you know, be, it's not be expelled, but it's almost like it needs to go out. It needs to maybe be expressed, or it needs to be co-created, because the Three of Cups is here, right? And the Three of Cups is usually like this card that talks about this co-creation that comes from the heart. But actually this card today, because I don't know if these two cards were ever, you know, placed side by side, but yeah, somehow like you see this cup here in the center, it's the same one that is here, and these two cups here are these ones here. So it's almost like here, this extra boost, this extra help that comes from like a truth hitting you from behind, but in a very accentuated kind of way. It's like, you know, when you feel, you know, when we are walking against the wind, right? It's almost, thank you, that is such a brilliant image. Okay, so when you're trying to walk, you know, against the wind, is so hard to do so, right? So that is the reason why you, Aquarius, it's like you couldn't be faced like directly, like face to face with this truth, because it would feel like an obstacle, or it would feel like a harsh type of wall or thing or truth or whatever this Ace of Swords means to you. It's like it had to come from behind, because it would be like, you know, when the wind is coming from behind you, it's like it's like decreasing the amount of effort that you're doing. It's almost like trying to speed up things. And this is what this Eight of Swords is talking about. It's like when this one piece of truth, this one big piece of truth finds you, like finds in you this perfect thing that is like the energy, or the body, right, to be pushed. It's like it is fragmenting for it to be like hitting you like in the exact perfect places. So it's like it's distributed through your body, through your heart, because it's almost like it's the perfect kind of places for like to bring something out of you, right? To, it's like to really purge something out of your heart. And I don't know, whatever this is, maybe it's something that is, no, it's like something like a pain or some sort of unresolved issue that like you really want to, you know, take out of your heart. But it could be just like something that is, you know, ready to be created, or ready to be shown, or ready to be expressed, right? So this is like this, it's almost like this is like these two cups here, and it's almost like the wind that is coming from behind. It's like really pushing this one here forward, and now it's free to go. Now it's like it's time to co-create. Now it's time to make this move. Now it's time to, you know, push this thing out of you and into the world, and into the world in a beautiful kind of way, because I feel like it is going straight to the hands of somebody that you know, has all of the tools or all of the resources that can make this thing flourish, or can turn this thing into like something that is like very like the word was just in my mouth, like really I it just slipped through my tongue. Oh my god, what was the word that came through with the Four of Wands? Oh yeah, net. It's like there's this net that was ready to like catch this thing, right? It's almost like the moment that this thing comes out of your heart, comes out of your being, out of your body, it's almost like there is somebody there that is like ready to catch it. But and it's something that is pleasurable to them. It's something that is fulfilling to them. It's almost like it brings happiness, it brings joy, it brings like the sense of just like completing their duty, like fulfilling their duty. It's almost like they're there just for that. So I don't know. That is interesting because with this King of Pentacles ending here, I was, unsure if this is somebody or if this is like just the like our 3D plane, right? Our physical reality, because it's almost like this is like the, you know, I'm seeing this net here, almost like I don't know if I'm seeing too much sport. I'm, watching tennis, and the what was that football game yesterday? I don't remember the names or the championships or whatever, but yeah, I just know that they're there on on TV, and I just glance by. So this idea of like catching something, it's almost like there is something, as if there was like a ball in a sense in your heart, and now that it's being expelled, like it's being expressed, it's like is going straight into the net that it's supposed to flourish, right? Because the wands to me, it's like all of these little flowers. So it's a net where like it's almost like a fertile net. It's how it's going through right now, which is so gorgeous because I feel like, being the King of Pentacles, it's like they have the tools, the resources, the place, the contacts, the money, whatever it is, to really make this idea or this thing that you're expressing, right? Maybe even, with a push that suddenly just came through and sped up this process for you, Aquarius. But I feel like it's coming through like, well, not only in the perfect moment because it's like the truth is hitting you and speeding this process up, but also like is going towards this perfect fertile net that where it can grow and just become this really beautiful, it's like this beautiful garden, like that grows like in all directions, because it's like that. It's like the same way that this distribution of truth came into your body, right? It's almost like it was like fragmented into many pieces, and it's like hitting you in like in every fiber of your being in a way that it's just perfectly hitting the right spot to like make something come out and go towards this beautiful goal or towards this beautiful like landing point. So yeah, that is really, really interesting, Aquarius. But I'm going to pull more cards for you to see where this is going, and I'm going to pull from the astrological runes as a final guidance for you. So if you want to join me in the extended, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.